Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are looking on Long Island at the New York Islanders, as there have been rumors that the Islanders have had issues moving out some of those bigger contracts, so they're looking to alternatives. Possibly Josh Bailey? We'll be taking a look at that in this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and let's take a look at some of these Islander rumors. Alright, so as usual, guys, want to give a quick plug to our Instagram and Twitter handles at goalline_hockey. Links will be in the description down below, as well as playing throughout this video. And if you like what we're doing here at the channel, maybe you want to financially support the channel, we also have a Patreon. The link to that will be in the description as well. Alright, so with that out of the way, guys, the New York Islanders are in a heck of a spot right now. So right now, they need to re-sign Matt Barzal. He's the only restricted free agent that the Islanders have at this point after re-signing Ryan Pulock and trading Devin Tays. This is where the Islanders now sit. And the Islanders are in a spot now where they need to move out salary, because at $3 million, that's not enough to bring back Matt Barzal. It's going to take at least $8 to $10 million per season on the cap hit in order to keep Matt Barzal. So what do you do if you're the New York Islanders in this situation? Good question. Now we've been hearing the rumors that there are a couple of options the Islanders have explored. Andrew Ladd, 34 years old. He's got 3 years left at $5.5 million per season. Ideally, you move that contract out. Only problem is when he's playing in Bridgeport most of the season and a scratch pad player throughout the season with the New York Islanders the last 2 years, you're probably not going to get many teams that are going in trying to get a guy like Andrew Ladd, especially with him being 34 years old. So, and it brings up the question, who else on this roster could you move? Komarov, 33 years old, $3 million per season for the next 2 years. Again, another guy ideally you could move, but again, who's going to take a scratch pad player for $3 million for the next 2 years? I don't think many teams will be signing up for that either. Johnny Boychuk, 36 years old. $6 million per season the next 2 years. We'll check that one off. That's not going to work. Nick Leddy, 29 years old. $5.5 million per season. Next 2 years. Check that one off too. Teams are not interested in these guys. So then it brings up the question, where do the Islanders move out some cap space? And there was rumors that Varlamov could be on that market, because now the Islanders feel very confident in Ilya Sorokin, which is making me slightly nervous because we've never seen Sorokin in North America in the NHL. So to get all this hype around him, I'm very excited for him. I'm excited for what he could do for the Islanders, but we don't really know what he is yet. So let's temper the expectations for him a little bit. And I mean, thank God they have Varlamov there. He's actually his buddy from Russia, so they do have a background with each other, which is nice, and definitely helped bring over Sorokin. But this is the situation that we're at now. So where do the Islanders move out cap space? Well, then we bring up the question. You've got Jordan Eberle, $5.5 million per season for the next 4 years. I don't know. At 30 years old, I don't know if teams are willing to go and get a Jordan Eberle right now. Brock Nelson, the next 5 years at $6 million per season, and he's 29, so he'll be 35 at the end of that deal. I don't know. He's kind of a power forward, not the best skater. I don't know. Teams are not going to want that either. And Anders Lee for the next 6 years at $7 million per season. Again, teams won't be looking at that. But with 4 years left at $5 million per season and having 20 points in, I think, 22 playoff games last year, Josh Bailey becomes an option. And I think teams who, if this is real that the Islanders could move out Josh Bailey, I could see the fit there. And the fact that you've got control of this player pretty much till he retires. He'll be 32, 3, 4. He'll be 35 or 36 at the conclusion of this contract. I think this is a good move if the Islanders find the right price. Now, what's the right price? Is that a first round pick? Is that a second round pick? Is that a second and a prospect? A first and a prospect? What's the value of Josh Bailey? That's where things get interesting because now teams know hey, listen, you're trying to sign Matt Barzal. You would not want to move out Josh Bailey just to move him out. We'll give you 2 second-round picks, and we'll call it a day. Now, would teams be willing to do that? I would think so. I think two second-round picks would be adequate for a team to go in and acquire Josh Bailey. He is 31 years old, which does get valued into this a little bit. But I think his progression will be slower in terms of his regression in the league because he's not that power forward guy. He's more of a skilled skater guy, and that's not something you really have to worry about with Josh Bailey. But he has an assistant captain. He's been with the Islanders throughout pretty much hell with the Islanders when he was drafted back in 2009, it might have even been, before John Tavares, dare I even say his name. So, Josh Bailey has been here for a long time. So for the Islanders to move out a guy like Bailey, that's a pretty big push. And I think the Islanders would do everything in their power not to move out a guy like Josh Bailey. But at this point in the situation, it's either Bailey or Barzal. I think we all know the answer to that one. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave some mock trades. Where do you think Josh Bailey will get traded? If he gets traded, or if it's not Josh Bailey, is it Johnny Boychuk or Andrew Ladd or Nick Leddy or any of those other names I mentioned? Leave some mock trades in the comment section down below for the Islanders to move out some cap space. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.